What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the DNVR Nuggets Podcast. We are presented by Bet365. Use the code DNVR365 when you sign up and download the app. And we are live at Dick's Sporting Goods here in Belmar.
Not bad.
Look at this place, man.
Not bad. I'm
Look
surprised they
setup.
found room for us. They have so much stuff in here.
I know.
It really makes me realize what a dump we live in.
Yeah,
I know,
that's a good point. Yeah, we should do every show.
We might actually try to do some more shows here. Get out of the studio a little bit, I feel like.
That works for me.
Yeah.
Spacious. Got elbow room. Maybe that's because Adam's not here, but my limbs have a lot of room.
Adam not being here definitely helps.
It does.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to fit behind this table, actually.
No.
Yeah. But check this out, man. We got DNVR gear right behind us, Nuggets gear deep in the Broncos section, some DNVR hoodies over here, too.
They've got a lot of cool stuff at Dick's. I'm actually wearing this hat that comes from Dick's last time we went to a Dick's location together. But I got to say, our DNVR gear just looks so cool out in the wild, out in
really
Dick's,
does,
particularly Dick's Sporting Goods. Just it's like Eric's stuff has long been official and long been sought after, but it takes on this just extra air of prestige seeing it here, you know?
Yeah.
Mad official.
Yeah. Well, it's been awesome working with Dick so far with this partnership. And, of course, we have the 12 days of Giftsmas. 12 days of Giftsmas. That's starting today. Today is the first day of the 12 days of Giftsmas.
First day of Giftmas Dick's gave to me.
I think that's copyrighted.
Oh, okay. My fault.
We're giving away a $50 gift card to both Dick's Sporting Goods and the ALLCITY merch store for the next 12 days. So new winner picked every day. The link is in the show notes right now. You can go to dnvr.com/Giftsmas, GIFTSMAS. Having a lot of trouble with that.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, to sign up to get entered to win, but really cool thing that Dick's Sporting Goods is putting on, and we're pumped to be a part of it. So sign up, dnvr.com/Giftsmas.
Hell yeah.
Here's the gift card right here.
Let's flash it. There we go.
Boom. Right there. Fellas, we are here at Dick's, but we still got to talk about the Nuggets and the NBA. It's NBA Cup season.
I noticed.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Were you guys locked in last night for the NBA Cup?
I was locked in, but I couldn't tell it was the Cup at first because the Orlando Magic, their Cup court, suffered damage in storage. So they just didn't do an NBA Cup court last night.
For real? I didn't see
100%. Orlando just ran their normal court. And then
Adam Silver was probably so pissed about that.
He was so mad.
Can you hold on, though. Can you imagine the effort it takes to paint a court like as ornately and as thoroughly as it takes to make one of those NBA Cup courts and then just for it to be damaged
in storage? Right. You're like, who was handling it? I digress.
Well, I mean, I don't really know much about how the NBA court works, but I assume it's just stored like in a storage area somewhere.
Yeah, probably just folded up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they literally put it in a storage area somewhere. And I guess, like, unless you're – I don't know if you guys have seen Real Madrid has that stadium where they take their field down and they store it in a temperature-controlled room.
Well, a lot of NFL teams do
they?
A type of thing, too, where they, like, grow the grass outside the field and then bring it in for the game.
They need a special location for NBA Cup courts is what I'm saying.
Special holding area?
Protect these courts.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the games last night?
I did.
Eastern Conference knockout round.
So what do you guys think of Orlando? They got off to a really rough start, but they're now 8th in net rating. And they're kind of finding their footing. Obviously, Franz Wagner is out now, but this is a team that I think had high expectations coming in. Then they got off to this really slow start. But now they're picking up some heat, and they're advancing in the tournament. I mean, are the Magic good?
Yeah, they're good for the East. I mean,
they are good for the East.
They're good.
They're fine. Yeah, I think they're
fine in the East. I mean,
yeah,
maybe.
I don't know, man. They have a lot of players that you're like, okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll just say I'm not moved.
They might have a that guy problem, right? Because it's supposed to be Paolo. I think a lot of people feel like it should be Wagner. He's hurt right now. Is he even really good enough in that role right now to go compete? But they did spend a lot, right, in terms of assets to go get Desmond Bane, and he was incredible last night. 37 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And as far as I know, did not chuck the ball at anyone.
He didn't? I saw he got fined for that.
He did get fined for that.
Knicks also beat the Raptors. Raptors are kind of, after their hot start, are kind of tailing off a little bit. Here's the thing, though. I mean, neither of these games were that close.
No.
Which was probably unfortunate.
That's a good point.
For the state of the NBA Cup. I am excited for tonight because last night was the Eastern Conference. Tonight is the Western Conference first quarterfinal games. Suns, Thunder, Spurs, Lakers.
For Wind is like when it really starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have said I've been a hater of the NBA Cup, but I'm kind of in on it now. The players care about it. Like, they actually do.
Yeah. That's been the case. The games are actually elevated.
They do feel elevated.
They do feel a little elevated. I still, I can't go as far as you have as far as buying into the concept of the cup, but I do enjoy that you get a little bit more juice out of the players, which I guess is really all that you can ask for. And really the whole point of the whole thing. I do wonder how many points the Thunder are going to win by tonight.
I was just thinking that too. But it'd be very NBA Cup-ish, right, for the Suns to get this win.
It would be the most cup-ish outcome of all.
The scrappy Suns. I mean, the Thunder got to lose eventually, right?
I don't think that's true.
Do they not have to?
Are
they not required to? D-Line, do you think the reason why you're not fully bought in yet is just the Nuggets' fault?
Of course. I'm out. I don't care. Like, that's how I feel about the NBA in general. As soon as the Nuggets are out, I'm like, this league is dead to me.
Yeah, right.
It's absolutely dead to me. It's rare for it to be dead to me this early in the season. So that's another wrinkle of the cup, is that I can tune out. The dog days start earlier, I guess.
Right.
Adam and I were actually talking about that the other day. I feel like the cup being this early in the season kind of makes the regular season feel longer in a sense of we are kind of maybe approaching or already in the early stages of the dog days.
Well, it's wild because usually, I mean, we're now going through this like very unnatural break.
Yeah.
That we're going to be, we're going to get one game on Thursday and then almost all of next week off.
Yep.
And usually, you don't get a break like that until the All-Star break. Now, and when the All-Star break happens, you're like, okay, cool. Now the second half of the season starts.
Right.
This break ends, and we're like, cool. Now here come the last 3 quarters of the season.
and also with the way it breaks out, and then with injuries as well. David Adelman had this line at practice yesterday where he was like, I feel like you have to be 10 different teams throughout a season now at this point.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Thunder get to just be themselves. Everyone else, it's like I'm not going to go full Mares here, but there's this chapter, you know what I mean? And
yes.
Depending on your health and what your strength of schedule looks like, you kind of are a different team in a different phase of the season.
Yeah, but I mean, you have brought this up more than one time, and this is the one thing that I actually like about where the Nuggets are right now and what the NBA Cup is providing is that we have injured players, and this is just giving them more time to rehabilitate without missing games, which is, actually a godsend in a lot of ways. But I'm annoyed, man. I want to watch the Denver Nuggets.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is this? I don't want to watch the Magic.
The Nuggets do play tomorrow. They play the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, but it's not the Cup, bro. Come on.
It's also the Kings for the 19th
I know, what the hell?
The Nuggets have had this mini break here. We can kind of talk about the Kings game a little bit to finish off this first segment. I mean, what do you guys have your eye on in that game tomorrow? It's an opponent we know pretty well. We know what the Kings are going to do. Zach LaVine's had a couple big games recently. Russell Westbrook has kicked Dennis Schroeder back to Germany since he's come into the starting lineup.
Say, dude, how is Dennis Schroeder the great?
Maybe
Patty
he's on
Mills,
the trade block now. I don't know.
Dennis Schroeder. How are these guys like absolute FIBA phenoms?
He legitimately might end up in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
For real. There's no
hilarious.
He absolutely will. No question about it. But yeah, like somehow he's unable to hold his starting position from Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, who has really taken a liking to playing the Nuggets. Obviously, the Nuggets have enjoyed more success in the matchup overall, but he has gotten it going. He played a big role in that fourth quarter, in that disappointing loss at home for the Nuggets. I'm watching what Spencer Jones called the arrogance, right? I expect them to get out to a big lead against Sacramento at some point.
Yes.
I expect their starters to roll do they let their foot off the gas, so to speak, right? Or are they committed to, I think, kind of rectifying their earlier mistakes against the Kings?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, come on. It's like the Kings are a team you should never lose to. I mean, just flat out.
Correct.
Like, there's really no reason, no excuse, nothing you can point to be able to swallow that one easier. I mean, they should just beat them, like, soundly. Really, truly. They should just absolutely take care of business. Plus, it's on the road, which, as we know, somehow is better for the Denver Nuggets.
It is objectively better, significantly so.
Yeah, and I do wonder, I mean, this still kind of counts as this road trip they're on right now, even though they've stopped at home and have had 2 practices in the middle of it.
Right.
3-0 on the road trip so far. It can go to 4-0. And we'll see what happens when they get back home. Like, maybe that is a thing where they just play down to their competition at home, and that'd be a big problem. Or we can see if this road trip kind of fixes it. But to me, I mean, the Nuggets are kind of taking care of business right now against these bad teams like they were early in the season. Mm-hmm. You know, they beat the bad teams early. They beat the Suns. They beat the Pacers. They took care of business against the Pelicans. Then they lost those 4 games at home, and they weren't taking care of business. You know, those were games where they should have cruised, especially at home, and they didn't. I do wonder if this road trip was just them getting back to basics, and you're like, yeah, we just need to take care of business against these bad teams, and they did. So I wonder if it just kind of turns the page in that regard.
Yeah, and then getting an actual home stand eventually, right? And not just a pop in for a quick cup of coffee and a home loss, and then you're back on the road.
And off we go.
Get
that home loss out of the way.
Out of the way. Are they able to establish some kind of rhythm, get more comfortable? And then also, when they do go back home, I would hope pride comes into play. You know, like I asked Jokic, what is your instant reaction to having lost 4 games at home in a row? Because I think as a player, you should hate that. Like, you should hate we're talking about that. You should take pride in changing that.
Yeah. I mean, you saw that. I mean, Nikola Jokic was extremely ornery after the last.
Yeah, he was.
Like, unconscionable loss at home. Yeah, we got that. We got the soundbite about the arrogance from Spencer Jones,
right?
Which I didn't. I mean, I don't necessarily see what they were doing as arrogant, but I do think I saw it more just as careless. But I guess you could say that the two are the same. But you know, it's just, I don't know. There's just like a things that happen during the course of an NBA season, and it's the most obnoxious part to me is that, you know, we have these times where the Nuggets have, you know, coughed up big leads at home. Yep. So the home crowd sees them, you know, rarely, because somehow they're constantly on the road.
Right.
And the last 4 times that they've seen them, they've lost. They got a smattering of boos. And, you know, just to remind everybody, they are off to the greatest start in franchise history.
Yep.
But it's the optics of losing at home in front of your home crowd, bad, leaving the bad taste in everybody's mouth as they leave Ball Arena, and then, you know, the constant comparison to the goddamn Oklahoma City Thunder,
right,
who will not lose a game, and even though, again, off to the greatest start in franchise history, down 5.5 games in the standings.
Right. Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah. 17-6 is the greatest start in franchise history.
Yeah,
through 23 games.
Well, that is the start.
Yeah.
The start stops as soon as is halfway through, right?
I feel like we're bordering on the edge of it's not the start of the season anymore.
I agree. It's something you use a lot in writing, you know what I mean, to start the season, at the start of the season. And it hit me recently. I was like, can I still use that?
Yeah.
So, I guess, what's the percentage of games through we're at? Like 28% of the way through.
I think maybe now this break marks the end of the start.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm good with that.
Now
we're officially the best start in franchise history.
Officially
Lock it in.
Yeah, best start, greatest start in franchise history. Now we're on to the second portion.
Yeah.
The cup portion? We're in the in-season season.
The in-season season.
Yeah. Preseason, start season, in-season season,
Sounds
dog
right.
days, All-Star break, final stretch,
playoffs,
final dog days, playoffs.
Second dog days.
do we need to break, Alyssa? Where are we at on time?
14:08.
Okay. Again, we are here at Dick's Sporting Goods, Belmar location.
Dude, I love it here. I'm going to move in.
This is a cool spot, man. I mean, it's not your typical Dick's that's like in a mall or anything. It's just a regular store. So
it's massive.
They got really cool stuff too. Nuggets gear, Broncos gear, Rockies gear. I don't know if you want any of that, but maybe they're.
But truly,
I'm staring in the face of this Rockies City Edition jersey.
I know. The thing is, like, as an adult man, I feel like the two places that or at least for me, that I love going to, the only two places I like going to are electronic stores and sporting goods stores. And I can walk around like.
What about Costco?
No, that's not for me. That's listen. I don't plan ahead enough. You know what I mean? I can't think about how many brownies I want down the line.
Eric really sad about the downfall of Radio Shack. It's taken a real third space.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But now I'm feeling very energized. I'm looking at shorts. It's not even close to short season. I'm excited about them. I'm looking at different material types. Socks. I already purchased some socks while here. The wide variety of Broncos gear. I'm definitely going to pick something up for Christina on the way out. I just love the vibe of a sporting goods store, and Dick's does it right in so many ways.
The cool thing about a sporting goods, there's a lot of things that suck about society and life.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
We still have a good sporting goods store.
Absolutely,
that's something we can really take to heart.
So much has been taken from us.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like day by day.
I feel alive when I'm in here.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I'm gonna buy some Gatorade gum. You know what I mean? Like just stuff that I didn't even think about. Yeah. And now
this is Americana right here.
Yeah, dude. I want to gear up for my Little League season. That was 20 years ago.
For real. Yeah, I'm looking at like various batting gloves, seeing the benefits of one over the other. Lacrosse sticks, never played. Thinking about starting.
Might have some kids just so I can buy some stuff for them at Dick's.
Totally.
Let's hit a break. We'll talk about Jamal Murray on the other side. Is he the most ethical hooper in the NBA right now?
Wait for it. And yes.
Potentially. We'll talk about it after this.
Bet365 is an official partner of the Denver Nuggets and friends of us here at DNVR, and they've got plenty of NFL offers throughout the season, which is real neat because it's been a fun NFL season in Denver. The first one that I've been here for, really. I mean, the closest thing I saw to the Broncos machine rolling like this was just when they got Russell Wilson, and obviously that went in a different direction.
Can we not talk about that?
Okay,
we talk about old stuff?
Yeah, really cool, really fun to be tapped back into the football season, and you can get more skin in the game with these NFL offers from Bet365. They have a Thursday Night Football $10 safety net bet. You can check that out tomorrow. And, of course, every Sunday there's the Sunday Night Football $365,000 jackpot. Place a $10 bet on the first touchdown score and get a split of $365,000 in bonus bets if your player scores the final touchdown of the game, payable regardless if their first touchdown scorer bet wins or loses. That is the Sunday night jackpot. And then on Mondays too, they do the 50% off super profit boost token on same game parlays. So Broncos fans, it's not just enough for you to watch your team. If you also like to play with Bet365 throughout the season, now's a good time to do it. Breaking news from Bet365. New customers can get $150 in bonus bets when you bet $5 win or lose. Sign up, use code DNVR365, deposit $10, place a bet for $5 to get $150 in bonus bets. If your bet wins or loses, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, player props, features, and more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary. At Bet365, you have to be 21 or older and physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
Also, we're here at Dick's Sporting Goods, Belmar location. Stop in. They got everything. The hottest apparel, the best footwear. They have batting gloves, too, that D-Line was checking out earlier.
Hell yeah.
Nike, Adidas. They have DNVR gear, as you guys can see behind us. Really cool spot. And all Dick's locations in Colorado have DNVR gear right now. So really awesome to be partnered up with them. Broncos gear, Nuggets gear, Rockies gear.
I'm just like lustily eyeing all of these Broncos jerseys over here.
Which one would you get?
I've been thinking about that.
PS2, Aaron, Sutton.
I've revealed myself early and often as a Bo Lever.
Yeah.
You know? I would definitely go Knicks. I know a lot of people like the more indie kind of selections, but for me, I go right down the middle.
Barron.
I go Bo Knicks all day. I would get the old school, the throwback Knicks.
That's the one. This is also the first day of the 12 Days of Giftsmas that we're doing with Dick's Sporting Goods. You can sign up. Link is in the show notes, dnvr.com/Giftsmas. Dick's is giving away a $50 gift card right here every single day of these 12 days. And we're actually matching it with a gift card as well to the ALLCITY merch store.
Hell yeah.
So sign up, dnvr.com/Giftsmas. New winner picked every single day. And, check out Dick's for all the hottest gear that you need for your season. Tailgating, golf, ski, snowboard, whatever it might be, they got you covered.
I'm having a hard time focusing. There's so many things I'm interested in looking at. Like, do I need?
You want to go pick out some stuff?
Do I need a Yeti cooler?
You could go shopping a little bit, then come back if you want.
Maybe I will.
Yeah. All right. Back here on the DNVR Nuggets podcast, we're presented by Bet365. Use the code DNVR365 when you sign up and download the app. Here at Dick's Sporting Goods in Belmar, I was thinking about this question earlier today. Is Jamal Murray the most ethical hooper in the NBA? Of course, he had the recent 52-point game, shot very, very few free throws. Mm-hmm. He had the 50-point game in Cleveland a couple years ago where he shot, famously, 0 free throws. Mm-hmm. That's not the norm.
No,
in the NBA, of course. A lot of guys really rely on getting to the line to get points. Jaylen Brown, I even saw an interview today where he was like, what did he say? Like, you have to sell your soul to be a real scorer in this league?
He said specifically to be an MVP, which made me think, who could he be talking about? Is there a specific player to whom he is referring? Definitely not Jamal Murray, not an MVP candidate, although this year might be a little bit different. But I do love that there are people out there that are part of the resistance that want ethical hoops, that want to see basketball played in a way that where you're approaching every possession in earnest. You're not just trying to grift your way to free points. Like, there's nothing better than being able to hold moral high ground over your would-be opponents just by, reducing their entire existence down to a lie, a grift.
Yep.
I love it. It's beautiful. With Jokic and Murray, our moral high ground is so high.
I know.
It's a beautiful place to be.
So looking at a quick cursory search, is that the right use of cursory? I don't know. I just guessed. There are
again, if you wouldn't have brought it up, we wouldn't have known.
You're probably right. There are 21 players in the NBA who are averaging 25 or more right now. Mm-hmm. Of those 21 players, Jamal Murray ranks dead last with 4 free throw attempts per game.
Dude,
wow.
4 is. I feel like
I could get to the line. I could draw 2,000 a game.
I swear to God, Zeke Naji shoots that many a game.
The only other 25-plus per game scorer averaging under 5 free throws a game, our old friend Michael Porter Jr. at 4.6. But Jamal Murray well below the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
Just for some context, Luka's at 12.1, SGA at 10.2, Giannis at 9.8, on and on we go. Jamal Murray, 4. So,
dude, that's unbelievable.
Yes.
And, when you start to think about his game and why that's the case, he is elusive. He loves getting to the rim in a way that where he would much prefer a ridiculous finish over just going through somebody and drawing contact. Because he actually wants to make the baskets. Like, he actually is trying to make the basket every time he goes up for a shot, which you have to love. And then obviously he's got the mid-range shot, which is probably the rarest shot of all to draw a foul off of.
Yeah.
And the three-point shot as well. But you think about how he snakes in to the lane. I just think he doesn't like contact. I don't think he wants it.
He doesn't try to foul bait. He doesn't try to grift. I can't remember the last time I saw Jamal Murray even try to flop or anything like that. He just doesn't do it, and it makes me appreciate his game even more. And I was just thinking about that during that 52-point game. He shot 5 free throws.
5.
He was 4 or 5 from the line.
It's unbelievable.
And normally for guys to make the leap from a 35-point really good game to a 40-piece or a 50-burger, it is often then you check the free throws and they're they shot 18 of them.
Right.
And for Murray, this is actually this is a pattern now. In his highest scoring games, he's not getting to the line a ton. I could count maybe a handful of times this year where he's pump faked and leaned in.
Yeah,
and
he can do that. Yeah.
I only say that, Harrison, because it stands out as the only times I've ever seen him do it. By the way, I mentioned the 4 free throw attempts per game. That would be a career high for this guy.
Really?
Yes. His next best free throw attempts per game, Jamal Murray, is the 24-25 season at 3.7 attempts. Yeah. He just doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. Never has.
And it's funny because he's an amazing foul shooter.
Yep. Really is.
I don't understand why the NBA can't get a handle on this. It's the most
they don't want to.
But why?
They obviously don't want to.
Everybody hates hates it. Like, that's the number one complaint about the casual onlooker in the NBA. Actually, the number one thing is that they don't call traveling enough for some reason.
No,
if you talk to an old head,
that'd actually be a good segment. Top 5 biggest
outsider casual complaints.
Casual complaints. No defense is number one.
They don't call traveling anymore.
Yeah, right.
And then the free throw. But the free throws are, I think, every person outside of people maybe in Oklahoma City agree with. Like, how hard is it to not call fouls when the offensive player initiates the contact?
Apparently really hard.
I don't get it, man. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. I know those are the ones that kind of kill me, and it does seem like if you're a guard right now, this is why we call Murray ethical, because it's available to him. You just start to drive, lean in.
You just lean in.
Put your shoulder into them.
You initiate
and then go flying in the other direction.
That's the recipe, right? You initiate the contact, and then you recoil as though you've been shot. Mm-hmm. And then you get rewarded. To me, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, why you wouldn't want to easily remove this from your game so that people, that don't watch it would maybe start to.
And look, to some extent, it's obviously a competitive advantage, right? Nuggets fans might be listening to this going, I wish you went to the line more. I wish our team went to the line more.
Sure.
It can help your offense. But from a spectator standpoint.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm telling you, the moral high ground is well worth the
right.
Giving up the free trips to the free throw line, which, again, are the worst part of basketball. They stop the flow. Nobody likes to watch them. They usher in commercial breaks. They it just nothing.
Maybe that's why.
I think we just got to the bottom.
And at the crux of, I think, what Harrison's talking about, these, 8 games with 45-plus points he has in his career, they're all so fun to watch.
They're the greatest.
His game, it's just such a pretty game that Jamal has. It's an old-school game. It's rhythm, timing, change of speed.
Post work for a guard, which is awesome.
It's the type of game that not a lot of guards of his generation have.
Right.
It's not a game you get played in that stupid gym. I'll say that.
I know, dude. Even though they seemingly practice it for it, they always shooting nonstop threes, but then all of them grift their way to the free throw line. Yeah.
So Jamal Murray, 8 games with 40-plus points.
Dude, I'm so happy that this is the conversation we're having about Jamal Murray this year. It's so fun to just appreciate who he can be and not just bemoan why he isn't living up to his potential.
Yeah. Right.
It's been the story of Jamal Murray since basically he arrived here. It's just why isn't this guy consistent? Why isn't this guy doing what we all know he's able to do? We've seen him hit the highest heights. Why do we have to wait till the end of the year to see even bits and pieces of it? It feels like so good to have covered this guy for so long and been in fights online about whatever, and then just for him, he himself, the only person that could quell any of this noise, has taken it upon himself to just do the right thing.
Right.
And it just makes you feel good. You're like, okay, cool. Now I'm spending my time watching somebody that cares as much as I do.
And a guy who traditionally averages the most points per game, each season in, season out, in January, February, has the first Player of the Week award of his career before December's even halfway through. So he's playing at a really, it's not just, he's better than he's playing at a very, very high level.
You think about it, I'm like, the only people that have gotten Player of the Week so far in the Western Conference have been Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and now Jamal Murray.
That's pretty cool.
So in Murray's 40-plus point games in his career, 5 free throw attempts against Indiana in this 52-point game. 7, 9, 4, 4, 0, 6, 5. He's never had double-digit free throw attempts in a 40-plus point game.
That's so cool.
It is.
You think, how hot do you have to be to get up to that total without getting to the line? It's incredible.
Yeah. And then I was even doing a search for who has maybe the most 40-plus point games with fewer than, let's call it, 7 free throw attempts. That's halfway between 5 and 10. Obviously, Murray with the latest one. C.J. McCollum, very ethical.
These are I would bet the through line for most of them are mid-range shooters.
Jamal Murray.
Yep.
These are just the latest ones. Jamal Murray, C.J. McCollum,
yep.
Aaron Gordon.
That's wild.
Kobe White, Jason Tatum, C.J. McCollum, Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, C.J. McCollum again, Jaylen Brown.
There's a lot of mid-range shooters in there.
Yep.
A lot of
C.J. McCollum, somewhat of a similar game to Murray, actually.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Yeah. No, and again, just from a pure fan standpoint, like it's so exciting to watch a 3-point shot go in, cash, bottom of the net. Same thing, like super saucy free lay up package to, to drop. It's like, and then versus picking your guy up off the ground, head on over to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Let's get two up
Jamal
there.
Murray has never shot a shot where he hasn't been trying to make it.
Totally.
Right.
No, and that's the difference
to put it.
between him and a lot of these guys these days that just live at the line. A lot of guys don't try to make shots anymore. They just try to get fouled. That's not the case for Jamal, and it's just something I've really grown to appreciate.
Can we get to ideas, man? Maybe if I feel like you should lose like some portion of your game check based on every free throw you take. You know what I mean? Like you can do it, but it's like it literally is going to cost you $10,000 to shoot this shot.
By the way, just for posterity's sake, we said there are 21 guys averaging 25 or more. Murray ranks 21st in free throw attempt. Jokic comes in at 11. So he's getting to the line a little bit this year. And I will say he's tried to more than usual.
Yeah, but also,
even that is.
But Jokic plays a game where he should be getting the free throw because he's in at the post, and
point.
he's not. I mean, he obviously shoots the mid range he shoots everything really well, but there are a lot of times where he's not initiating the contact. He has a little bit, to your point, but he's just getting tackled by guys because they have no other way to try and even stop him.
Trying to sell it when he's frustrated. I mean, he's not. It's like 11 on this list. This doesn't mean he's a huge... To the point, right? To have guys 11 and 21 on this list.
Yeah.
The Nuggets have high output guys that produce right now, night in and night out, and neither of them are really living at the line, and that's a lot of fun. While I'm looking at this list, Denny Avdia, 9.6 free throw attempts per game. I did not realize it had gotten that bad. And Austin Reeves as well, 9.6.
Well, I mean, Austin Reeves, we know. Avdia's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Austin Reeves, dude. How do you... whatever.
I'll put a pin in that. Let's hit another break. On the other side, we'll maybe talk about Jamal's game a little more and talk about the state of the Nuggets. Who are we buying stock in for the rest of the season?
Oh!
We'll talk about that on the other side.
I need to talk to my stonk broker.
It's December 10th. Holiday season. Gift-giving season is right around the corner. Maybe you hopped on that already. I actually did for once. That's why I like throwing that in there. Yeah, I did.
What?
And one of the things
You're
that
the
I
Jamal
got...
Murray of Christmas. You finally showed up.
I finally showed up. Because I was able to get people aura frames. This is a last-minute lifesaver if you're a last-minute shopper like me. You know the feeling. The shelves are empty. You're running out of ideas. Aura frames is not like a backup idea. This is a really thoughtful, personal gift. You can get a frame for a loved one in your life and preload it with unlimited photos and videos. So all that time that you've spent together, they can reminisce, they can relive it, they can see it every day in their kitchen or living room if they'd like to. And you can personalize it, adding a message before it arrives. So again, it doesn't just feel like something you grabbed last second, even if it was. It can be a very personal gift to an important person in your life. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com, which is the #1 frame by Wirecutter. You can get $35 off by using promo code DNVR at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code DNVR.
And that specifically is on the Carver mat frame.
Yeah, thank you, yes.
The Carver mat frame specifically.
Is their #1, ranked #1 by Wirecutter.
Right. As we saw, you and Dev were
Dev and I,
on the show live.
We did it on the show live because Dev, like Vogt, wanted to step up. He had Christmas MVP for one time.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to figure it out. The Carver mat frame specifically, DNVR, $35 off. It's a beautiful thing.
And that deal's exclusive to listeners. Frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Also, shout out to New Built Restoration and Construction. They are licensed general contractors who can help with any project, big or small.
Bro, if you're a homeowner and you don't have a go-to contractor, repair person,
right?
Like that's, you start to realize, you've not bought a house yet, but you're about to. Is that correct?
We're moving into a house right now.
You're moving into a house right now. You're going to find there's nothing more exciting than buying a house and nothing more terrifying than owning a house. Like when you actually find yourself in a position where something goes wrong and you're not just able to call your landlord.
Yeah.
And then you have to figure, these guys are kind of like your landlord.
Right.
You just call your landlord New Build.
Yeah, like if something happens, fire damage, water damage, mold removal, repair service, you don't want to be flipping through the phone book. Not that you'd be doing that, but you don't want to be going on Google and being like, okay, who do I call?
You don't. Yeah, where do you even start?
So put new built restoration and construction in your contacts. Give them a call so you have a relationship with them for when that emergency hits. New built restoration and construction will be there. NUBILT.com 720-903-4254. Let them know DNVR sent you.
And they are homies. They are absolute homies. Like this is another one of these companies that we partner with because they get it. They want to be part of this world.
Yeah.
They want to help out people that love DNVR.
All right, back here on the DNVR Nuggets podcast, we're presented by Bet365. Use the code DNVR365 when you sign up and download the app. And, of course, we're live here at Dick's Sporting Goods, Belmar. First day of the 12 days of Giftsmas with Dick's. You can get this $50 gift certificate. Sign up. Link is in the show notes.
The thing I'm most excited about is we get 11 more days of you trying to pronounce Giftsmas.
Giftsmas.
Dude, I got my eye on a lanyard over there. Just looking at me. I don't have anything to put at the end of it. I just want it.
I kind of just want you to go pick out some stuff and then report
Archie, grab
back.
me a lanyard. I don't know. It surprised me.
I've got my eye on a lanyard.
It's right over there.
Out of everything here,
It's right in my eye line,
locked
dude.
in on a lanyard.
It's right in my eye line.
You're gonna twirl it around with your keys.
Maybe.
Remember in high school?
Yeah, of course.
If you were cool, you had a lanyard with your car keys on it.
I was not cool. I didn't have a Oh, hell yeah, dude. Look at this thing. Hell yeah, dude.
This is all D-Line wanted.
Yeah, man. Tell me that's not cool as hell.
Jamal Murray, anything else to say on him? I mean...
No, I just love it. I am dead serious when I really think that we as a people, we as a adoring public, and we as long-suffering and recently rewarded Nuggets fans need to start the campaign, be loud about the campaign. We need to get Jamal Murray into that All-Star game.
That's a good point.
We need
All-Star.
We need to the official hashtag Jamal Star with 2 L's. All-Star. Jamal Star.
Why is it?
Because it's All-Star and Jamal.
Jamal.
LSTA.
Oh, so you just dropped the A.
It's
Just two
Jamal.
L's. Just 2 L's.
Just 2 L's.
Oh,
his name with the
yeah.
so it's
Okay.
of the full name Jamal and the full name All-Star.
Oh, because the last
Hashtag-
2 letters of his name were AL.
Yes.
I got you now.
Jamal Star. Anytime you see any impressive stat or any hubbub, any scuttlebutt revolving around Jamal Murray, hashtag Jamal Star. Let's get these streets talking. We need to make it happen. Like this, I would feel accomplished as a person if we made this happen.
For sure. I mean, we got Bones Highland into the rookie-sophomore game.
We had hashtag all rookie Bones.
This would be a little bit bigger of an accomplishment, I feel like. They're
Hashtag
both
Jamal
big.
Star. Make it happen. Make it trend.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, he's got a good shot this season. He's had the big moments already. 52-point game, some other 23-point quarter. The Nuggets' second-best record in the West right now, I believe. So
Correct.
the Nuggets just have to keep winning, and maybe he needs, like, one more big moment, you know, if it's a game winner, if it's another 40, 50-point game. And he's right there. I mean, I don't want to break down all of Team World right now, but we know the guys he's competing with. He's obviously taken a leap just from a regular season standpoint from last year to this year.
Yeah.
He's right there.
But he doesn't have to make it as a world participant. He can also just make it as on the third team that is made up of just everybody that's not on the...
Oh, is that how?
Yeah, from my understanding.
Okay.
Like, from my understanding, whatever. But point being is that...
Yeah, whatever.
Point being is that he's done himself a great service by...
He's put himself in position.
By getting that player of the week. That's the type of thing people notice. But we also just have to make noise, man. Make it.
I do. It's 2 U.S. teams, I think, is how it works.
Is it specifically two
Yes,
U.S. teams?
2 U.S. teams, yeah.
Well,
and then 1 international team.
But
he still does have a shot.
I thought it was 1 U.S. team, 1 international team, and then just a third team.
My understanding is that third team is a second U.S. team.
Yeah.
That would be unfortunate. That would be terrible. Why would that be?
Well, there's a lot more of them. I don't know, man.
Right, but if you were taking a percentage of, like, the 30 best players in the league.
This is true. Like, should Jamal make it over Larry Markkinen right now? He was averaging 27.6 points per game.
I don't know.
He's at least
a
worse team.
He's like the two of them are like kind of a toss-up. Those are two like really amazing players.
Yeah.
Murray doing what he's doing on higher efficiency, more assists per game for a better team. Does that count for anything? We'll find out. But he has a chance to play himself into this game.
Yeah. Who are you guys buying stock in for the rest of the season? We kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday in terms of who we're kind of resetting expectations for. But, Vogt, is there anybody that you look at right now on this roster, and it can be anybody, that you look at their stock right now and you think, okay, maybe a month or two from now, I'm going to have a different opinion of them, higher or lower?
I'm going to say Cam Johnson. I'm going to buy mid to low on Cam John. Who
CMJ, I think on the end.
Is that right?
NASDAQ, I think.
He started to get more comfortable, and then these last few games just individually regressed a little bit again. I still think people are kind of low on him in general. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make a play. I see this as a value play. Do I think he's going to have the highest stock on the team in 2 months? No.
It's not how stocks work.
But do I think that he is going to be greatly improved from where he's at now and people will feel differently about him from where he's at now? I think that's possible, and I would like to profit from that personally and individually.
Dude. This feels like a safe play. This feels like when you are given the opportunity with your 401k to choose the reliable path, not the aggressive path.
Right.
I've got a bit of an aggressive play.
Okay.
I've got a stonk that's in the just absolute dungeon.
A penny
toilet.
Just a penny stonk that I think might have some value for those who are looking to make a little coin.
Okay.
Julian Strother stock.
What? That's a crazy choice.
Julian Strother stonk could not be lower. It is
as low as
the dirt. It is in shambles. People are running from this stonk.
It's toxic right now.
It's a toxic stonk. He has not had any time to play. He's finally going to get some playing time. And it comes in a time where Tim Hardaway Jr., is being used in stagger roles. Like it's not. There's a little bit of space that he can maybe find himself into the rotation when Christian is out and Aaron Gordon is out, just because of the way that other players sort of shift around. We've seen Zeke Naji get some tick. Find some Julian Strother stock, dude. I just think it might be a nice little return for the holiday season.
That's an interesting one. He could play tomorrow.
I know.
It kind of feels like we're lining up for that based on how he practiced yesterday. The Nuggets also practiced today. They're finishing up right now, actually. So I'm sure he practiced today. And he's a guy that would be playing right now.
No, without question. And we saw him coming in. He was so hot in the preseason. He looked great in all of the things leading up to the season, and then immediately got hurt in a weird way that didn't make any sense.
We don't even know
just
how
like
it
every
happened.
year that he's been on the team.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think Cam Johnson's a good buy stock right now.
It's a great buy stock.
I mean, even the last month has looked better than the first month. He's up to 39.4% from three right now. That's right at his career average. And it does seem like he's got even more room to grow, way more room to grow. So we'll see. For me, who am I buying stock in right now?
It's your own question. This caught me by surprise.
I mean, the guys that are hurt, their stock is really low.
Terrible.
Like, Christian Brown's stock has been down.
Yeah, it's down
this
horrendous.
season.
Absolutely down horrendous.
I would be buying that.
That's a good stock.
For sure.
Yeah, dude. A Julian Christian Brown parlay stonk purchase.
Yeah.
That might feed you for some years.
Yeah, like that's pretty good. I think there's even some Peyton Watson stock to still buy.
Really?
Even though it's getting more expensive.
Right. It's kind of already exploded.
Is it at the dude? I know, but is it at the peak?
No, I don't think.
You
it's
think
at the
that
peak.
it's still going to grow? Okay.
Well, here's the thing, man. I mean, Aaron Gordon's still going to be out for what? Another 3 weeks at least.
At least.
Probably 4 weeks.
And I'm in favor of being conservative with that.
I mean, mid-January potentially.
Right.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay.
This is another month plus for Peyton Watson to be in the starting lineup. just eating next to Nikola Jokic and being counted on for a big role.
Man.
So, and I mean, that also goes into like the whole other conversation. He doesn't get the contract extension done. He switches agencies to Clutch. Does he look to get out of here at the trade deadline? Do they look to keep him and renegotiate something in the summer? I don't know. But he's going to have a lot of opportunities here to show that he's a real dude. And, I mean, he's played well in this starting spot. That lineup with him and Spencer Jones,
it's really good.
It's been better on offense than the Nuggets' regular starting lineup somehow. So if he, continues to show stuff defensively and keeps his offense, around where it's at, cleans up some things there, of course, but I still think there's even more room to grow.
That lineup is plus 17.9 net rating together, which is, to Wynn's point, like 5 points better than the original starting lineup.
Man?
How? That's unbelievable.
Some of those games have come, the Jamal Murray 52-point game is in there.
And you've played some bad teams or whatever, but
even still, it's been enough that you would think that it would quiet, like the noise would quiet down a little bit.
Right.
I am not looking forward to the conversation that rises up when both the two starters come back, and we have to start to talk about whether we have to have the conversation about Christian versus P-Watt.
Did we extend the right guy?
Did we extend the right guy? Should this guy be starting? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
All things considered, right, with the money coming in, just from the team perspective, Christian does go right back into that starting lineup once he's healthy. But, you're right, Eric, the dialogue of just
it's going to be so ugly. And, by the way, I just saw a clip of Rich Paul talking about the NFL, and he said that he would love to get involved and get Patrick Mahomes to go to the Cowboys.
Oh, so cool that he would love to get involved.
Because
that was like the fifth craziest thing he said that podcast.
Yeah, dude. But it's like it shows you where his head is at. He's like, okay, who's the biggest guy in the biggest market? That's like that's all he thinks about.
Right. Sure.
Terrible.
Let's hit another break. Final segment coming up. We'll wrap up here from Dick's Sporting Goods right after this.
Shopify is the e-commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world.
Ours included.
And 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Eric is right. When we talk about businesses using Shopify, talk about ourselves. It powers the DNVR merch store. There's a new Jokic shirt that's up that's real cool from D-Line. That's a shirt you can go grab at our merch store now.
Yep.
You can grab thanks to D-Line and thanks to our friends at Shopify. If you're thinking about starting your own business now, if you have dreams, if you have goals to kind of grow, start your own thing, do your own thing, Shopify has got you covered with website creation, product descriptions, email and social media marketing, and more. They also have AI tools designed to help you maximize sales. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/allcity. That's shopify.com/allcity. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Here's what I'll tell you about Shopify.
What's that?
One of the best things about it is that because it is such a large platform, it's used by so many people, there are a lot of plugins. There's a lot of data. You really can get very granular to understand what's working, what's not. When it has a really cool live view that I'll stare at a lot to sort of understand where everyone is coming from.
You do stare at that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like there's a lot of if you're very invested in your business working, there's a lot of information that you can use to benefit yourself and make things better. So I really, really give a wholehearted endorsement for Shopify.
Also, shout out to Gold Crown Foundation. Gold Crown, definitely known for their basketball leagues and sports programs. Did you also know they are a non-profit as well? So they're a real kind of stalwart in the community. They serve 18,000 kids annually. And, they do a lot of good stuff for Denver, for Colorado. Put a lot of kids on great pathways through high school to college and beyond. So Gold Crown is a really cool organization that does a lot of good here in Denver, in Colorado. And of course, they have great basketball leagues and sports programs. If you have a kid who wants to start playing basketball competitively, maybe they want to play in high school, maybe they want to play beyond that. Gold Crown is a great place to get started. They've got competitive leagues. They got gold, silver, bronze division, feeder teams right into the high schools. That's what I did growing up, and it really set me on a good path to play to my potential in high school. I'll say that. It was a very low bar, but I hit it.
Well, you did hit it for sure.
Yeah.
That's what everyone said. What did you think of Wind as a player? He hit his potential.
Yeah. Very real low ceiling, low floor guy.
Probably pretty accurate. Real scrappy. Real heady player.
Yeah, real floor slapper out there.
Also, you can donate on Colorado Gives Day, December 9th. That was yesterday. Colorado's largest day of giving, so hopefully you donated to that.
And I designed a t-shirt for that.
And you did design a t-shirt
Stop
for that.
bragging, dude. Enough.
But no, it was an awesome t-shirt. And,
sorry.
If you still want to donate to them, I'm sure you can. Gold Crown, great foundation here in Colorado, and they give back to the community a lot. So definitely support them as well. All right, we are back here on the DNVR Nuggets podcast, live from Dick's Sporting Goods here out in Belmar. As always, we're presented by Bet365.
Give me another lanyard, please.
When you sign up. It is the first day of our 12 days of Giftsmas with Dick's Sporting Goods. They're giving away $50 gift cards here to Dick's. We're giving away gift cards to the ALLCITY merch store as well. You can sign up to enter. There's a link in the show notes to sign up.
Hell yeah, dude.
DNVR.com/Giftsmas as well.
Look at this. I'm lousy with lanyards,
Mr. Lanyard.
I've got 2 lanyards. I've got my eyes on more, too. Let me look around here.
Eric, you should rebrand like just your aesthetic as a
just lanyard guy,
like a football coach. Just lanyards and whistles.
Just get a whistle on the end of this bad boy.
Big thick sunglasses.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
The short shorts. I think first and foremost. Yeah. Dang, dude.
You look good, man. You look great.
Thanks, bro.
Are you a fan? I'm just looking at some of the stuff here in Dick's. Are you a fan of the Rocky City Edition
absolutely hate
uniforms?
We're
staring right at them.
I think
right
it's
now.
one of the biggest abominations I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks worse on the field. I did appreciate that when they wore them, it branded them appropriately as the clowns that they are.
It kind of looks like a clown costume.
It's a clown costume. It looks like it's his Bakis. All the same.
It kind of does.
All the same. If you yourself can pull off a Bakis clown suit, they've got them here in spades. There's so many attractive offerings in the world of sports. I wouldn't look there, but I literally cannot stop looking at all these Broncos beanies. Mm-hmm. I'm dreaming.
The orange hits different when the team's good.
Bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It hits
that's
hard.
A fact.
I'll tell you one thing, too. Like, now having traveled to a couple places to watch games, like, orange is not a color people naturally wear.
Right.
And so Bronco fans are very easy to pick out. It's actually very cool. Like, you identify yourself in a way that's noticeable when you wear that bright orange. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Lanyard town.
Dude, a couple of those are green even.
Dude, I got my beloved Colorado State Rams.
Tear them asunder. Nice win recently, I saw.
Hell yeah. I got the Rockies, whatever. That's fine. Avalanche, Nuggets, Broncos, dude. If you have anything that you want to hold at like 2 foot distance from your neck.
We asked Dick's Sporting Goods, what kind of inventory do you want us to show off? And they were like, lanyards.
Yeah, really hit the lanyards.
For sure.
Yeah. Really hit the lanyards hard.
We're featuring lanyards right now, actually. Yeah. But, you guys can see they got DNVR gear behind us, Nuggets gear behind us as well. Vogt's going to get some stuff right now.
Presumably a lanyard, I would assume.
I would hope not. What did you think of the Raiders stadium?
I thought it was a soulless excuse for an NFL experience. I was very embarrassed for them. I was the Stone Temple Pilots played at halftime, and there's nothing sadder than an aging rocker playing at Las Vegas. There was no aura.
Okay.
The inside, I don't like an inside stadium at all. I found the roof to be weird and off-putting. I just really, and they kept showing this drummer, this like dorky. They have like a house band that like plays like music, that, like dorky Las Vegas like kind of lounge music, and they have this like drummer guy that's like defense. He's giving you the mean mug, but he looks like I kept making the joke that he looks like the drummer for the Ice Cold Chili Peppers.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, the Ice Cold Chili Peppers. It was bad, and I was embarrassed for them, but I was happy for the dub.
At least it's in a really cool city, though, right?
Yeah, I got whatever, dude. It really it just goes to show you how important ownership is for your pro team. Like the Davis family has absolutely nosedived that once great franchise,
right?
And it makes you feel so happy about what the Broncos have and what, frankly, the Nuggets and the Avalanche have. Like, these owners that that get it, and
Yeah.
sort of like do things the right way. The Raiders are a joke. May they forever be a joke. And that stadium, although beautiful from the outside, absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
This is neither here nor there. I got a package from Amazon recently, and I somehow got it delivered to like an address that's 4 addresses ago.
Yeah.
In Denver, and a DNVR Nuggets fan just added me.
It got delivered to their
They live in that
place?
building, so they just tagged me. Hey man, we've got your package.
What?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not something embarrassing.
I was just going to
if they
say,
open
is it? I assume it's an unmarked package.
It's not embarrassing. It was a new backpack. I was very excited to wear it around to work, and then I saw the address. I'm like,
know
oh,
what? You know
no.
what would actually go well with that?
What's that?
Lanyard.
Lanyard. You're right. 100%. Hey, you know what? If you want it, you can have it. If you see this, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
When you were talking about the Raiders stadium, it kind of got me thinking because
It makes me
like,
nervous about the Broncos' new one. It did. It makes me
Really?
yes, because I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous about the architecture involved for creating a retractable roof. It's like you have to have all 4 sides or the entire outside area be level so that the roof can presumably go across, but it creates like these natural shadows and overhangs in the stadium. So even when the roof is open, it doesn't feel like
it
our
doesn't
current-
feel like an actual open stadium.
Empower Field is like it's wide open,
Right,
Like,
right.
and it welcomes in the sun, like very, it's like the Nikola Jokic's jumper. It's gonna make it in. The sun comes in, and it's just. So I'm nervous, man. Like I'm nervous for the shadows to be cast and what that all is gonna look like.
You don't
But
want them to build it like the Cowboy Stadium. I mean, that is an enclosed roof, but it's
yes.
just like there's sun shining through and it gets in people's eyes.
terrible. I'm nervous. I'll say that. I'm
But I
nervous.
was also thinking about, I mean, I don't think a new Nuggets arena is imminent,
no.
but I think they're thinking about one.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, I'll just ballpark it. 10 years from now, I wonder if there's a new arena.
Well, they're obviously embarking on a giant civic project that will finally include a practice facility.
Well,
that we
maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
So if you get a new arena, you're building it there, right? You're just
Yes.
updating it?
Yes.
Or,
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that entire section of Denver is going to be turned into Cronkyville. They're really
Yeah.
going to own that entire area. So I would assume if they're going to do anything, it would be there.
Yeah. But I do wonder, like, is that just going to be another cookie cutter arena, kind
I
of like
know.
Ball Arena is? Is it going to have some cool defining features? It feels like that's less of a case in NBA arenas than other
Right.
arenas.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
the NBA arenas aren't like you have to either get really gimmicky or build what Ballmer
Like,
built.
yeah, you can build a wall and a lot of toilets, or you
which
can
is
just build a
which
regular
in many
arena.
ways is that's super gimmicky.
That's the gimmicky.
The problem with NBA arenas is they're all multi-purpose. They're all
Right.
multi-use.
Right.
You have hockey, you have concerts, you have all that too.
Right. So you can't get. I mean, with the exception of what Steve Ballmer has done, and frankly, like I'm super impressed. But I would love if the Nuggets had like a basketball only.
Oh, it seems like an
palace.
amazing arena.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, like that. But it does. It's they have to also turn it into a hockey arena. They also have to have concerts there. So I would expect that it wouldn't be any different from any other arena in the league.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, any final thoughts here, guys, as we wrap up from Dick's Sporting Goods? Nuggets play the Kings tomorrow in Sacramento. And then the next game after that, Yokmas, right?
Yeah. Again, I will be celebrating Orthodox Yokmas in
Right.
Serbia.
You're heading to Serbia.
I'm really excited that they actually play on Yokmas. That's cool.
It is
It
cool.
is cool.
minutes since
And it
they've
was a
done
game that was added to the schedule.
Thank you, Ideas Man. You've done it.
Yeah.
And it's a home game, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
So that's really cool.
That's actually
That-
so sick.
And maybe that can be the turning point in what's going on in Ball Arena. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where it's just like, okay, now it's actually dope to watch the Nuggets again.
Love it.
That'd be really exciting. No, it's been a long break. If you're looking for your Nuggets fix, I did write Nuggets of the Week this week. You can go relive last week's action and check out some of the most fun and funny moments.
Bro,
from
I'll
last
tell you
week.
something. Brendan Vogt is on an absolute heater this year. Like,
Hey, thanks, man.
You're killing it. I'm loving the content you're putting out.
Appreciate it, buddy.
There's always something new to read up on that website.
Absolutely.
Anybody that's thinking about becoming a diehard, that's even more reason to do it. There's just the constant Nuggets fix is a good reason to buy in.
And you get a free shirt of your choosing from
Absolutely.
this guy who does work that's good enough for Dick's Sporting Goods, it would appear.
Lanyard level work.
You're not on that level yet, buddy.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't do this to me.
All right. Again, you can sign up for the 12 days of Giftsmas giveaway. DNVR.com/Giftsmas. Win a $50 gift card to both Dick's Sporting Goods and the DNVR All-City merch store as well. New winner picked every day. Today is the first day. So sign up and get entered. Shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods for having us here. This was a lot of fun.
Pretty cool. Appreciate you
Really
guys.
cool to see the
Thank
place. A lot of awesome gear here. Stop in. Broncos, Nuggets, Avs, Rockies, whatever other sport you need to. Golf, ski, snowboard, tailgating. They got you covered.
Oh, yeah.
And, it was great being out here. I'm sure we'll do it again. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Nuggets, Kings. Talk to you guys then.
We all silly like the mayor.